session with Supreme Master Thanh Hải.
Okay, now our first question is coming from Mr. Budi Harto, a wildlife activist at Cikananga Sanctuary. He is also a Shining World Compassion Award recipient for his compassionate work with animals.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Yang saya hormati Supreme Master Thanh Hải. Selamat sore.
Selamat siang.
Master yang saya hormati, makanan saya sehari-hari memang lebih banyak dengan sayur-sayuran, walaupun sebenarnya saya belum menjadi seorang vegetarian murni. Saya selama ini tidak makan daging karena memang saya adalah seorang aktivis pada Pusat Penyelamatan Satwa Liar, dan juga saya otomatis juga adalah seorang pecinta satwa. Setelah saya membaca buku dan majalah yang diberikan oleh asosiasi Anda di Indonesia, dan juga setelah saya menerima salah satu award, yaitu Shining World Compassion Award, saya lebih mengerti mengapa orang-orang memilih hidup vegetarian untuk menyelamatkan bumi. Master yang saya hormati, pertanyaan saya adalah, Master, mohon berbagi ide dengan kami bagaimana membuat gaya hidup vegan menjadi lebih populer di masyarakat kami dan menjadi tren positif untuk semua lapisan masyarakat. Atau dengan kata lain, bagaimana gaya hidup vegan menjadi lebih membumi di masyarakat Indonesia. Karena yang terasa memang agak gaya hidup vegan masih menjadi komunitas-komunitas tertentu. Terima kasih.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Budi Harto. Budi included Budi Harto. Your name means you have Buddha in you, huh? Budi is a Buddha. You look like a Buddha also. First of all, thank you for your caring work on behalf of the wild animals. God bless you for that. I'm glad to be able to tell you that with all the available foods and recipes nowadays, it's very easy to be vegan. You can do it, I'm sure of that, now that you know why. Like most of people of the world, you are not informed about the reason and the cruelty behind that harmless-looking piece of meat that we consume. It's just another step in expressing your love for the animals to be veg, which I can see is already very great. Your question is how to make the vegan lifestyle become more and more popular as a positive trend for everybody in the society. Yes, that is surely the ideal, the goal, Mr. Budi Harto. This is what we are working to do through Supreme Master Television and the efforts of our association members, airing programs and news about global warming and the vegan solution to benefit the people and the planet, as well as the distribution of information to reach the media and government representatives. If the governments recommend the vegan diet to halt global warming, you can imagine the level of response. But we can't afford to wait for the government or anyone else to create the trend. So we started now, first, by becoming vegan ourselves individually, and then letting everyone else know how easy and beneficial it is. Do you know some of the vegan advantages, Mr. Budi Harto? Okay, I tell you, there are really so many. I hardly know where to start, but I will list here just a few for you and the audience. First, fitness. A study in India conducted using cardiovascular fitness tests on both vegetarian and non-vegetarian teenagers, found that vegetarians had greater endurance and fitness than the non-vegetarians. Second, performance. vegan US Ironman triathlete Brandon Brazier, very famous, huh? Made a mix from the veg ingredients of ham, dry pea, and lentil powders, that's all, with all the necessary amino acids to make a complete protein. Brandon says these simple ingredients provide energy that has sustained him through many medals winning, with quick muscle recovery between the events. Third, strength. A Belgian study measuring athletic ability found that the vegetarians could complete a weightlifting exercise 69 times, while the meat eaters average only 38 times. Almost half. In Denmark, scientists compared the exercise stamina of 3 different diets, discovering that those who ate meat, milk, and eggs, fish, were only able to last 57 minutes. Those who consumed meat and vegetables were able to continue for 114 minutes. That's better already, yes? But the vegan diet, persons who consume only vegan diet consists of grains, vegetables, and fruits, increased stamina to 167 minutes. Number 4, endurance. A test at Yale University in the USA compared the endurance of meat-eating athletes and vegetarians who normally did not even do any exercise at all. A normal person. Each person was given tests such as seeing how long they could hold out their arms like this. Only 13% of the meat eaters, 13%, 1-3, could hold their arms out for more than 15 minutes. And none of them reached 30 minutes. None. By contrast, over 68% of the vegetarians exceeded 15 minutes. Nearly 50% went over 30 minutes. And 28% went over 60 minutes. And one vegetarian person, was able to last for more than 3 hours. Yes? Compared to 15 minutes even. Yeah, not even 15 minutes. The meat eater could not even last 15 minutes. Fifth, intelligence. Scientists in the US measuring intelligence in children found that the IQ of vegetarian youths are significantly above average. And another study similarly of over 8,000 children conducted in the United Kingdom, England, discovered also that those with higher IQs at the age of 10 were more likely to be vegetarian as an adult, like around 30 years of age. So we also know of many prominent vegetarian and vegan historical figures known for their mental brilliance. The great mathematician and philosopher Pythagoras is vegetarian, as well as Albert Einstein. We all know who they are, right? Yes. There are other simple joys to the vegan lifestyle, such as not having to worry about elevated cholesterol, and in many cases we can even forget about heart disease and cancer. So, once we are successful in being vegan ourselves, with organic vegan being even better, by the way, we can start inviting others to join us. Ask your friends and colleagues over for dinner and lunch and introduce them to vegan dishes along the way. They can see for themselves how tasty and healthy it is. We can also pass out flyers that show the health and environmental advantages of being vegan, complete with all the famous, smart, beautiful, and strong examples of vegans, like movie stars, athletes, fitness training gurus, etc., etc. Yes. Meanwhile, you also can write to the government, school, and other important organizations to let them know the urgency of our climate and the importance of being veg, with any materials you need freely available from www.suprememastertv.com, or please ask our association member to help you. Besides the positive motivation for being vegan, you are helping address a very real need in our world at this time, Mr. Buriato. This is because our entire Earth is continuing to heat up from global warming, which scientists say is primarily caused by greenhouse gases emitted by the animal farms for the livestock industry. This activity of killing animals for meat has grown to vast proportions in many parts of the world outside of our eyes, causing immense suffering for countless animals, causing sickness to us humans, especially the children and the elderly. Yes. Along with land and water pollution, massive deforestation, loss of habitat for wildlife, which you try to protect, and human diseases that include bird and swine flu, mad cow disease, etc., etc. Meat production also means fishing, huh? After billions of these underwater animals have been snatched from their homes and killed en masse, our oceans are now gravely imbalanced. The cumulative impact of all these destructive activities is really beyond measure. And experts such as the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change are continually revising their forecasts as they realize the Earth's decline from global warming is occurring much, much faster than anyone previously thought or predicted. Stopping meat and dairy consumption and fishing, poultry, or the animal product is the fastest and most effective way to cool our planet and halt these dangerous changes. And now that we also understand the immeasurable benefits for the organic vegan diet, we can simply step forward and implement this solution, which offers not only better personal health, but literally can save the entire planet, the entire world. This is how we continue to make the vegan lifestyle more popular. So please join us, Mr. Buriato, and become part of the trend to save our world. You can always ask for our assistance from different centers.
Thank you, Master, for your wise answer.
Some of the diseases related to meat consumption and or production: rabies, anthrax, sleeping sickness, Q fever, norovirus, swine flu, Ebola reston virus. Cured meats and fish increase leukemia risk in children. Antibiotic-resistant superbug infections from a strain of Staphylococcus aureus. Blue tongue disease, E. coli, salmonella. Bird flu, mad cow disease or Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, 90% of the population at risk. Pig's disease or PMWS, listeriosis, shellfish poisoning, preeclampsia, Campylobacter, Clostridium difficile, diseases hidden in healthy appearing livestock. Some of the costs of meat eating. Infertility. Eating just one serving of meat per day increases the risk of women's infertility by 32%, with additional meat consumption increasing the risk. Heart disease. Over 17 million lives lost globally each year. Cost of cardiovascular disease is at least $1 trillion a year. Cancer. Increased childhood cancers and adult reproductive cancers from hormones in meat. Colon rectal cancer. Over 1 million new colon cancer patients diagnosed each year, more than 600,000 colon cancer-related mortalities annually. In the United States alone, colon cancer treatment costs about $6.5 billion. Millions of people are newly diagnosed with other meat-related cancers every year.
Diabetes. 246 million people are affected worldwide. An estimated $174 billion spent each year on treatment in just the United States. Obesity. Worldwide, 1.6 billion adults are overweight, with 400 million more who are obese. Costs $93 billion each year for medical expenses in the United States alone. At least 2.6 million people die annually from problems related to being overweight or obese. Environmental. Uses up to 70% of clean water. Pollutes most of the water bodies. Deforests the lungs of the earth. Uses up to 43% of the world's cereal. Uses up to 85% of the world's soy. Causes world hunger and wars. 80% cause of global warming. Plus more.
Some of the costs of milk consumption. Cowpox from milking cows. Bacterial microbes, pesticides and enzymes found in cheese derived from the inner stomach linings of other animals. Up to 80% of the calories in cheese are from pure fat. Breast, prostate and testicular cancer from hormones present in milk. Listeria and Crohn's disease. Hormones and saturated fat leads to osteoporosis, obesity, diabetes and heart disease. Linked to higher incidences of multiple sclerosis. Classified as a major allergen. Lactose intolerance. Plus more.
For more urgent information, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/killers. For help quitting, please visit